Welcome to Stock Market Funding. This is a daily chart on the S&P 500. This is the attempted low that we put back in on last Friday. Then Monday bar, daily bar right here was a distribution. We had a nice up move yesterday. I'm having a problem with the relief bounce that we say that we could get. And basically today, what we'll be looking at is that half of the daily bar of yesterday's bar, that this has to stay above there. Now, the bear reversal is still in play, but the relief bounce within a bear trend is what we're looking at. I want you to know how bottoms are put in with volatility, headline news come in here, and you know, we're trying to put a relief bounce in within the top of this reversal trend. That started back over here on it started on this day right here, and there's my trend line right here. That started on 120. We called the top of the market. We sold short using the put options on the S&P index. So basically, hold on one second. I'm going to pull up another trend tool on the S&P 500. This was the top of the reversal. That means that the S&P has started a bear market reversal because the trend changed. And that's the lows. And the thing about it is every reversal trend has a counter trend. The daily moving averages, we're in a daily sell signal down here on the MACD, because we are. And basically you can see that short-term oversold and short-term overbought the trend changed. All the daily moving averages are going down. That means that any up move will be weak, and it will take a period of time for the S&P to turn around. However, the weekly chart is the most important chart. And what we have here on the weekly, once again, is that we've got that knife hook low, and that support level on the S&P is very critical. And the support level is right across this 1050 area that we talked. That means that the S&P has lost over 100 points from its January highs. What I'm here to tell you is that either resistance is going to be, look at the 10 week is rolling over, the 20s flat. This is going to be resistance up here. If we break this trend line at 1040, the lower support is always going to be down here at 1,000. There are other key support levels that can run right across here. And this support level, that little trend line there, is about 1035. We talked about 1035. We came down and tested it, or close to my 1035 target that I gave out 4 weeks ago when we were up here. That was my target. If we broke below 1035, we're in trouble. They came in. They tried to buy the market last Friday. This is last week's Friday low. And this week, we have a lot of problems in the S&P because it's driven by that Greece debt, Bernanke, and lots of headline events. Is outside of the technicals here. The economic data that's coming out is kind of holding this thing down. The key is that the S&P weekly has got to get above this previous week's high of the bar. Not the wick, but I said the bar. That means that we need to get back above this area right here, the high of this red bar, to confirm that we have a short-term reversal. If the weekly candle is below the previous week's low like it is right now, then we're subject to break this support level. This is a weekly doji. It's very thin. You had sellers up there. You had some buyers come in off of this wick. The problem I'm having, today is the third day of the week, but here's the problem I'm having. That shoulder right there, this has got to close above that, this trend line, because it has to, and we're not. Now, to confirm the reversal is that we would have to close above it. The body of the next week would have to stay above it. That would confirm a short-term reversal or relief rally could come into play. but we're at a very critical level right now, and I'm just updating you and giving you what it takes to know. Once again, www.stockmarketfunding. Call us today. Hey, we have over 30 kinds of programs, risk management programs, IRA programs, 401k programs. We've got a 52-week school. We've got 30-day programs. We got lots of things to do with our coaching and mentoring to guide you through here in a very well diversified plan of managing risk. And we called the top in the market, so let's not be denial. Everyone's been holding it down. We were short. So here we got bear funds you can do. We got all kinds of things. Anyway, thank you very much. That's the problem with the S&P. And it's only 9 o'clock and 12 o'clock in New York. Something has to change here. Because if we break that support level, we're going to break that last low and we're going to come down here. And if we break 1035, a lot of people are going to get off board and we could possibly break 1,000. It just depends on the characteristics of this potential relief bounce. And I did say the word potential.